Hey everyone, glad you all decided to check out today's episode, and I hope you are doing some avid reading. I'm quite excited for today's episode, as this novel supports the idea that reading is beneficial and can even save us at our darkest times. SOAR aims to increase reading rates globally, and I hope that all of you will spread the word about this noble cause. Today's book, which also exists as a movie following this month's theme, is The Book Thief. Following the same routine, I will be reviewing the book and not the movie, but I would recommend that you watch the movie as well. It's quite good. Not as good as the book though, in my opinion. This book is written by Markus Zusak, and it was nominated as one of America's best loved novels by PBS's The Great American Read. The book occurs in 1939, during the time of Nazi Germany. The main character, Liesel Memminger, is a foster child living near Munich who has a keen interest in books, so much that she even steals them, hence the title Book Thief. Liesel, her mother, and her brother Werner travel to Munich by train, but Werner dies due to illness along the way. They bury him and then continue on their journey to where Liesel will be raised by her foster parents. Liesel begins to adapt to her new situation, but she still sometimes has nightmares about her dead brother. She makes a new friend in town, named Rudy. When her foster father Hans discovers that she collects books but doesn't know how to read, he begins to teach her. The situation in Nazi Germany is worsening, with war and starvation evident. A German Jew named Max, whose father knew Hans, comes to live with them in hiding, and he becomes friends with Liesel. Liesel begins stealing books from Frau Hermann, a lady who had shown Liesel her library, along with the help of Rudy. The Nazis begin bombing near their town, and the residents must take shelter in a bomb-safe basement, though Max is still alone in the other basement. Liesel is able to use books to relieve the worry of everyone, and she spends the time reading to the residents living together in the bomb shelter. As the war becomes more and more serious, the Nazi soldiers begin walking around with Jewish prisoners on the way to a concentration camp. Hans sees a weak old man struggling and gives him a piece of bread, showing much kindness. The Nazi soldiers see this, and they whip both the man and Hans. Max is now no longer safe, because people might think that Hans supports the Jews, so he must leave. Though Liesel is sad, they know it is necessary, and Max leaves. He leaves her a book that he wrote of their friendship, promising that they would be reunited again together someday. What will happen to Hans now that the Nazis suspect him? Will Max be safe and ever see Liesel again? Will Liesel, her parents, and friends survive the Nazi bombings and onslaught of war? Read to find out and join this story of a girl whose fighting spirit is kept alive by her love of reading. For me, I've really found this book special to me because it showed just how powerful reading can be and the impact it can have on our lives. And perhaps it is even an influential reason for my fervor towards this initiative. I felt much anger towards the actions of those who targeted these innocent people like Max, and the bombings which killed many people. I think that this is a very good book to get emotionally involved in, and a book that will drag you into its world, providing a very powerful experience. This book is full of emotion, hope, reading, bravery, perseverance, books, love, action, adventure, and is truly a book that I would recommend. Thanks for listening. I implore you to soar.